GMOG Sports TV back with another one. So listen, man, I've been reading the tweet, the back and forth between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Um, you know, for those of you who don't know, this fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford has been brewing for quite some time. Okay, this is even before Terrence Crawford went up in weight to 147 and campaigned at that weight. Um, this fight needs to happen. Everybody wants this fight to happen. And if you follow the truth, you would know who wants this fight more. You would know who is avoiding the fight. And I'm not even gonna get into all that. But what I will say is this, okay? This leading up to right now. We know that Errol Spence just recovered from a near-death car crash, all right? Driving at high rate of speed while intoxicated, under the influence in his Ferrari, and his car flipped over hella times, and miraculously he survived with just minor cuts and bruises and stuff like that. Escaped with his life and will be able to continue to box and provide for his family. That is the most important thing, right? When he gets back into the ring, now he already made several. Well, he's done a public appearance and talked about his status and all that stuff, and they mentioned about what he wants to do going into the new year, which now is 2020. This is the new year. He says he wants to get back into the swing of things. He doesn't want a tune-up fight, which I highly disagree with, right? He needs a tune-up to see how he is, not only physically, but mentally, right? Because a car crash affects you mentally, more mentally. If you survived it, it affects you more mentally than physically, regardless of how many injuries you have or whatever. It affects you mentally. So how is this guy going to recover from a near-death car crash, getting back into the ring? That is yet to be seen. But I already know. Once Errol Spence fights and does what he says, steps up in competition and fights some real killers like Terrence Crawford, or even a rematch with Sean Porter for that matter. Shit, I would like to see that. When he loses, there will already be a built-in excuse. Errol Spence wasn't ready. Errol Spence just got off a car accident. He needed more time. He should have had a tune-up. There's already going to be a built-in excuse. I already know. Right? I already know. It's the LDBC, PBC, Dusty Maidabell fanboys that are going to say that, as well as, people from Dallas, Texas, and all that love Errol Spence. I think I've always said Errol Spence is a very good fighter, very talented fighter, and he still is one of my favorite fighters. But again, I just follow truth and logic. I call it down the middle. I'm objective about this shit. I gotta call a spade a spade. So it doesn't appear to me that Errol Spence wants to fight Terrence Crawford. Based off these tweets and the latest tweet, what I just saw, it seemed like Terrence Crawford wants to be a peacemaker with Errol Spence. He said to Errol Spence, is a cool dude on some real shit. We both agree the fight will happen. Terrence Crawford has been begging and calling out Errol Spence for quite some time. And now he's like, Errol Spence is a cool dude, but the fight will happen eventually. Just on some, peacemaker type shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, the fight needs to happen. It should happen. But I still think Errol Spence needs more time. He needs a tune-up to see how he is. A tune-up fight to get his bearings back and then get back into the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on that. But again, if he loses to Terrence Crawford or even a rematch with Sean Porter or somebody like that, one of them top dogs, even Manny Pacquiao at this point, you know what I'm saying? There's already going to be a built-in excuse that he didn't recover from his car crash or car accident and needed more time and all that stuff. I already know. So It is what it is, family. Leave your comments down below. GMOGSportsTV. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOGmedia TV, my main channel. All right, family. You already know what it is. Signing out. Peace.